Hi, I'm Jacob Leslie, the founder of No Glare, and I want to share with you the alternative of scratch displays, dirty screens, glary glass, and content obstruction. We are a company against partial solutions and the pioneers towards the welfare of a technological world without disruption. We can build some amazing technological solutions to our problems and wants, but what good is it if we are limited by nature? How can we accept our SUVs that can travel across the worst terrain but can result in death by a little misdirected light, sabotage by our own sun? This is a presentation about how we can improve technology and safety with a simple solution that anyone can afford. What is it we are talking about? Something so unthought of, so insignificant, so ingenuitive. No glare is a solution which forms a thin film over whatever object it is applied to. No glare reduces all glare and reflection. No glare takes any unwanted light and destroys it by using the light's own power. It's the kung fu of the anti-glare world. The solution takes its benefit a step further. Further is not a distance, but a philosophical concept. Our team had found a way to reduce glare while creating a surface that is insusceptible to foreign material. This is a paradigm shift between the way that we have lived in the past by toiling to clean a dirty world. We don't have to. We live in a broken world. We live in a world where a mistreated device is tossed to the landfill because the screen has a scratch. We live in a world where a tiny pebble can take a gouge out of an innocent virgin expanse of glass on the most expensive of cars. We have a solution that is self-healing. We have a solution that gives peace of mind. No Glare solves the problems of scratches, dirt, glare, and reflections. Traditional approaches can only solve one at a time, and teams of engineers seem so focused on only one goal. Sadly, they have not achieved the goal and produced a solution inferior to what people want. Anti-glare and anti-reflective technology is not new, far from it. Glare and reflections have posed a nuisance since the 14th century. We are now in the 21st century. We have lived with these problems for 700 years. The problem is that when current technology is applied, the quality of the image is degraded, attenuated. The solution causes a problem. Why does the world have to live in a zero-sum lifestyle when physics doesn't demand it? We are introducing technology which has no attenuation and no aberrations. We want to deliver clarity like you have never seen. Sure, you can apply films and coatings to reduce glare or reflections. Sure, you don't care if there's a small amount of degradation in the image. Sure, but guess what? Your expectations are only fulfilled in a perfect environment. Bring a little dirt to the party and the most expensive coatings can't save you. Okay, you accept ritual cleaning and the degradation of the image. Let's introduce accidents. What if you drop your phone? Ask yourself now, self, have I ever inadvertently dropped my phone only to result in a scratched screen? These current solutions of films and coatings can actually result in a worsened situation than an uncoated surface. These current solutions continue to introduce problems. How are these solutions? Now to tell you more about the tech specs of this revolutionary new invention, our chief engineer, Joe Boding.
We're not using anything new to nature, but a new controlled process that manipulates nature to our liking. We are marrying the butterfly with the lotus. We're using nanostructures as building blocks. At No Glare, we are combining three products into one. Not only are we combining them, but we are radically improving them. Take a look at the conventional way of producing desired results of anti-glare, anti-scratch, anti-smudging. Below you will see the No Glare solution. These products achieve this in three different layers, however No Glare achieves this and more in one simple layer. This unique patent-pending formula provides us with extreme benefits. This process requires initial investment on polymerization equipment for startup. As demand fluctuates, the operation can easily be scaled up. Due to our close proximity to railway logistics, the scale-up process will be a matter of investing in more machinery. Successful companies are not looking at the consumer need now, but consumer needs in 5 years. No Glare is taking that position, and we are planning to spend close to 20% into seeking out new applications. The No Glare team has tested the product against all the industry standards for anti-glare and anti-reflective films. Through this testing, we're ensured that no-glare film has no gloss to the film whatsoever. Let's take a look at some of the anti-glare films and compare them to no-glare. As you see here, there are many different films and film producers. If we compare the best products of all these producers to no-glare, we see that there is no competition. No-glare achieves the best results possible for these problems these products attempt to solve. You can clearly see where producers like New Shield and 3M have limitations. Before no-glare, the usual give and take property has been apparent in these solutions. You see the direct correlation between the glare reduction and transmittance and their inverse relationship. The greater reduction in glare, the less transmittance of light you get through the film itself. But with no glare, the chains of these limitations are broken. No glare gives you the complete glare reduction and transmittance of light. Currently, we have a proven product and process and plan to translate that success into a growing business. We plan to hit the manufacturing process quickly and calculate it to take the highest advantage of our intellectual property. Our choice of machinery reduces the amount of human resources required for the manufacturing process, and the lean process implemented as part of the operations translates into optimized quality with a high output. Our permanent manufacturing installation will be located west of metropolitan Phoenix to take advantage of railway logistics for our base materials. The equipment providers will install the equipment, and operation technicians will qualify production lines. Once the production lines are up, we will look towards hiring R&D engineers and scientists to find additional applications for our intellectual property. By the fourth year, we will expand our operations to meet the demand for the international community. Let's talk partnerships now. For the startup process, here's Aaron to discuss that.
My name is Aaron, and I would like to discuss with you no-glare's partnership and why we choose to do business with Lifinga. Lifinga is a leading film manufacturing company based in Japan. They offer the necessary technology that no-glare needs to begin production immediately. The main reason for partnering with this company is to be able to begin selling our product while simultaneously constructing our very own manufacturing facility. The revenue from selling this product will help offset the cost of new construction for the first year. The partnership is to be contracted for only 1 year with an optional year based on completion of the manufacturing plant project. It is our hope that the nature of the product will carry these plans into a reality, providing strong demand in the first year. No-glare has gathered substantial market information and has found promising results. These 4 products make up the major initial market for no-glare. Let's take a look at some research data from no-glare's marketing team. They have combined and gathered data and refined it to this. 1 year is found to consist of 1.1 billion total units of 4 major potential items that no-glare film can be applied to. We project that in the first year, no-glare will turn out 1.4 million products. Years 2 and 3 are projected to increase both 6% and 8% for units and customers respectively. This number increases dramatically as we take our product overseas and hit the international markets. The project markets for years 3 and 4 include an average of 5.2 billion devices and 6.7 million consumers, with a 5 to 6% increase between years 4 and 5. You can see here there is a large gap between the number of units and projected customers in the first 5 years. This gives us a large potential for growth in the coming years. No-glare has the potential for many more uses than ones already listed. This will grow the market for no-glare even larger. I will now hand it over to my colleague Paul.
Hello. I will be discussing our competitors in the market. The great thing about no-glare technologies is that it is revolutionary, and there are no competitors directly anyways. Allow me to explain. There are other competitors that offer similar products, but they are inferior, as Joe pointed out earlier. There will also be no difference in the price of no-glare and the most similar products on the market today. There will be no reason to not buy no-glare when you're in the market for an anti-glare and anti-scratch solution, because their products do not directly compare to no-glare's absolutely glare-free and scratchless solution. 3M, for example, is a major player in some films that are the closest to no-glare technology. But if marketed properly, no-glare will still end up dominating this market because it's proven that our technology is superior to any other product. It will be important for no-glare's marketing team to make the consumer base aware of how much different and how much better no-glare is when compared to the competitors. No Glare not only provides the consumer with a no glare surface, but also has an amazing, self-healing, scratch-resistant surface. These properties are what will set No Glare apart from the rest of the competition. Let's talk a little bit about the founders of this great venture. Jacob Leslie is the visionary who conceived of the idea. With a lifetime of experience in the electronics device engineering team, Jacob brings leadership to keep our company on track. Aaron Moran has been the workhorse behind our sales and marketing strategy. Aaron can bring excitement into any retail franchise's lives. Aaron can sell scuba gear in Arizona. Joe Boating, the engineer behind bringing the process to practice. Joe has spent his time working in product analysis and is an expert in material science. And last but not least, I've been behind our finances, consulting with several Fortune 500 companies with success. I've now found a strong company to commit with for the far future. If you agree with us about the revolutionary potential of No Glare and are considering supporting our venture, we'd like you to know that we currently have no outstanding debt, and every dollar of your investment will go directly towards the construction of our manufacturing plant right here in Phoenix, Arizona. And once that plant is up and running, you won't have to wait long to see the returns come in. We are very confident in projecting a break-even period of less than half a year. And as the markets expand and as No Glare is launched overseas, profits will soar to over $4 billion in just our 5th year of operation. Where else will you have such a virtual guarantee of making a substantial return on your investment while at the same time supporting a disruptive new innovator in the market? Thanks for letting us share this innovation with you. Next time, when you're having trouble seeing your screen, remember, no glare. See our vision. Don't let glare distort your decision. Thank you.